7:07 right here on today's hit music. Q92. Good morning.
You fighting with that mic?
Well, sometimes I look and I realize the mic totally blocks my face on the camera.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it to go to the side. Just doesn't want, the mic does not want to do that. So it's a battle I
can see your
play.
face now. That's good. You did
For now,
good.
but it'll be covered again soon. Normally it's like.
Yeah.
And then I try to move it and it just comes right back. But these are some, That's funny. I see this means nothing to anyone listening at all, and I apologize, but a lot of the radio stations that I watch, they have these new, like, I don't know how to explain them. Like, the arm comes out of the table, right?
Yeah.
But instead of like this, it's almost upside down.
Oh, that would be helpful.
The bend is at the bottom, so it's very easier for the host, and the mic's always like this instead of like this, or like that.
Yeah.
It just looks like much easier to move around, much easier to finagle, and it definitely allows their face not to be covered by a microphone.
Yeah.
Because a lot of radio shows do webcams now and things like that.
That's
I'd have
true.
to show it to you. It looks really cool.
No, I know what you're talking
And
about.
it doesn't look like anything crazy. It's just a new way they design them, if that makes any sense. But anyway.
No, it does, because like I go home at lunchtime and I'll watch Colin Coward, and like his is like that.
Yeah.
Like, but his is like, it comes in, it's weird. It comes in kind of like this. But then the other guy that he's always talking to and everything has one that comes up out of the desk.
Yeah.
But his mic is like way down here. Like, I'm like, how does that picking him up? Like, those are really good
Well,
mics.
I think Fox.
Those aren't like my mic.
I think Fox has a little more of a budget,
Probably.
especially National Fox.
Yeah.
But, it's what it is. It's what it is. Good morning, everybody. Just trying to, you can see me, I guess, a little bit today. See, watch this.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Just comes right back where it was. 330-450-9292, the phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio, streaming at Q92Radio.com, and live now on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you for having us on. We appreciate it. All about our Mother's Day with Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa this morning. Final day to become a finalist, and we have a chance coming up for you next 3 hours here on the radio. You're going to hear the cue to call this hour, 8 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock hour. That's coming up. And then also, we're going to give somebody a chance to become a finalist online at Facebook, YouTube, or X. You're going to go over, like the live video feed of the show. And what should we put in today? In the comments section.
Number one mom.
Number one mom. Put number one mom in the comments with a like. You have a chance to become a finalist. It is that simple. So we got that for you here today. 8 o'clock hour. No, Rich DeRocher today. He will not be joining us. He has a prior commitment in the community.
Yeah, we'll talk to him next week, though.
We'll talk to him next week. But again, we'll be talking about the Duck Derby in the 9 o'clock hour. That's kind of like a new tradition.
Yes. No,
Very
it's really cool. It's a great way to help raise money for child and adolescent behavioral health, but it's so much fun. You get to race rubber ducks. You can buy a quack pack.
Come on.
I love that.
Now.
I'm going to miss saying quack pack until next year.
Well, get it out now.
Right?
Enjoy it. It's your time to shine with that quack pack.
I know.
Oh, man. Did you guys, we just have 2 minutes. Please keep me on that.
Yeah.
Did you guys get any storms last night? I did not. Now,
I
got a lot of lightning, and I only knew that because my alert was going off for the baby's room. I was like, the baby's in our room. What's going on up there?
Lightning.
And I looked up, and I could see, and while I watched the videos, it was the lightning. It was really impressive. Didn't wake me up, but that's all I got.
For us, it was a little wet out this morning when I took the dog out, but I fall asleep with the Calm app, the thunderstorms. So
You would know.
it wasn't, well, if it did, it wasn't any louder than my.
Then your app.
Yeah.
I know what Southern Columbiana County
They got
got
nailed.
nailed.
Yeah.
Got really bad. Well,
What about-
do you even know? Any idea? Did you wake up?
Yeah, no, we did. It was around midnight. I got woken up because my window was open, and it was very bright lighting and really loud thunder.
Really?
Gotcha.
Stuff. And it did. It did not.
I mean, I passed out last night.
But I think, being a little more north, like
Yeah.
Canfield, Boardman area, I think it kind of like skimmed us. It didn't really hit us. But I know like Southern Columbiana, going down into West Virginia, down there, like I think they got hit pretty bad. They got hit pretty bad. And the storms that come through that are powerful like that at night, those are more dangerous because you can't see it. You know what I mean?
I know. That was always my biggest fear as a child. We talked about being like afraid of thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff. I was afraid of tornadoes, but those ones that came at night, I was really afraid of because someone at school was like, well, you'd never know. You can't see it. And I'm like, oh, you can't see it.
You'd have to wait for the flash of lightning.
Yeah.
Try to get a good look.
Be like, funnel. Wait,
there it is. It's gone.
I gotta wait for another clap of lightning.
Where is it?
And thunder.
Good morning, Christian. Do you like Mountain Dew Baja Blast? I do not.
Really?
I do not. No.
My
No,
son,
but I do love Mountain Dew.
my daughter likes that. There's a peach one that you can get at, like, I didn't want to say it's Taco Bell or KFC. I think it's KFC. Like, that's the only place you can get it.
No, there's some people love them. I'm not one of them.
Did you see Dr. Pepper's coming out with a Smurf Berry Dr. Pepper?
Saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I live by the Hall of Fame, and the thunder shook my house last night.
I mean, we might have gotten storms, but I didn't hear them. We did.
There's a forecast coming up by Mark Johnson pretty soon. See what else we get into. Your call Wednesday in the 8 o'clock hour. Right now, it's Benson Boone. Beautiful Things on Q. We always we talk about OnlyFans a lot on this show.
Yeah, we do.
A lot. And I somehow popped up in my algorithm, and I got a little upset because it's from like a year or two ago. But it's interesting because we have often debated whether you should be able to have certain careers and be OnlyFans. We have talked about the teachers in particular. I have tried in vain to defend the teachers a little bit. I usually lose that argument. But I've tried to say, but people mostly say, no, you can't. There were kids.
This was only
can't do it.
This was 18 months ago, just so you know.
Yeah, I know, but
no, I know that. I'm just saying to date it, like it's still.
Yeah, it's not like years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's funny to me that 18 months ago we're still having these same conversations.
I couldn't find the resolution.
Oh, really?
No. All I could find
thought
was
I saw that.
All I could find was the investigation. I typed in, was she fired?
Well, she resigned.
All right, so she wasn't fired.
Correct. It says in this that they suspended her, and then it came out that she had resigned. That she was just like, you know what? I'm done. I don't need this.
She was a Detroit police officer. And you want to know how she got discovered? She had an OnlyFans page. One of her subscribers was pulled over by her and recognized her. Can you imagine that?
Awkward.
Wait a minute.
Well, because
I pay $10 a month for you.
The nature of her OnlyFans account wasn't like feet. It was
it was stuff. It was stuff. She made what you might call pornographic videos.
Yeah.
And I will say I did read that her uniform might have been used.
Which is, no. Hello. Use some common sense. You're a police officer.
I won't argue that she probably shouldn't have used or she should have got generic, like Halloween.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
nothing with
just
DPD
says,
on it.
Yeah, it just says like cop on the badge. You know what I mean? Or
right.
Sheriff, like we all had when we were kids. Like that would have been, I think, a little better.
Yeah.
But okay, if I concede that maybe teachers shouldn't have it, well, I tried, and like I said, I lost, but I tried. Now, a police officer? Should they also not be allowed?
Correct.
Why?
Christian.
Nothing.
Where is this world's moral compass? So growing up, and I know the world has changed, but not necessarily for the better. Okay?
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
So when we're growing up, there were people that your parents told you that you could trust and look up to. What were the top two?
Police.
And?
Fireman.
And? A teacher.
A teacher. Okay.
Law enforcement, like first responders, teachers, and then possibly like someone in your church. Like if you went to church. I'm talking about when we were kids.
All right.
Okay?
Isn't that when it was happening?
And that's not a blanket statement anymore either today that all churches are bad and that you can't trust anybody. That's not true. There will always be one bad apple that ruins it for the rest of us. So my point is, no, I, in my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own, and this is not being me being uppity. If you want that profile, if you want to be on OnlyFans, then go be on OnlyFans. I don't care. My point is that when you're a teacher, when you're a doctor, when you're a first responder, to me, you're in positions where people are employing a ton of trust in you.
What if she's a really good cop?
Make a decision.
She might have saved lives for all we know.
That's great, and I commend her for that. But she also made a decision to take all of her clothes off and film highly inappropriate things in her police officer uniform.
I cannot defend that.
She has crossed the line.
I feel, it's funny, White Van Guy text, she would have had no issues if she wouldn't have used her issued uniform.
Actually, that's not true. It says in the article that they discovered the full account off of Instagram after they noticed that she had set up a paywall. So I think it was a double whammy. Like someone recognized her and maybe reported it, and then they started looking closer and discovered a whole lot more than probably they had bargained for. And this is not even saying like that she was suspended because of that. There were statements from like because of wearing her uniform in the video.
Q92.
Weather. Drying out for your Wednesday. What a day to get outside. Mostly sunny all day long. A bit breezy. A high right around 80 degrees. Overnight, thunderstorms arrive again, most of them after midnight. A low in the middle 50s. I am Art J. Weather. Have a great Wednesday.
$7:23, 7 minutes away from Look at Sports right here on today's Hit Music. Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on the radio, streaming at Q92Radio.com, and you can watch on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thanks for having us on. We do appreciate it very, very much. I feel like I almost have an upset stomach, and I feel like it's Jamie's fault.
Why?
Because I took my Manjaro yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And she just kept telling me, she's like, you're going from not being on it for like a month back up to 7.5. She's like, you're probably going to get sick.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about that. Even when she gave it, because I have her giving me the shot because I don't want to. I can't do it.
I don't know if I could do it to myself either.
And
Tony had to give me shots before.
I was like, yeah, but I was on it. She's like, yeah, and you were off it for a month.
Right, which means the medication decreased in your system.
She's like, when you were on it, you built up. You didn't just start it. She's like, you're going to be sick. You sure you want to take this today when tomorrow you got a long day? I'm like, uh-huh. and like, I've had an apple this morning. I had an apple on the way to work.
Yeah.
I feel stressed like that's going to happen because she put it in my head.
So distract yourself. Stop thinking about it.
I'm not eating none today.
Well, you're eating something.
I'm not trying to. I got to be in the car a lot today.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not trying to be on long stretches of road having to take a poo-poo. Nowhere to go.
You've done it before.
Ugh. So I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking even right now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, and it's making my stomach a little like, ugh. Like, should I, like, what am I supposed to do? It's not my fault the drug was out of stock for a month. And you're talking about Celsius and diarrhea too?
Yeah.
Drinking a Celsius right now?
Yeah.
So we'll see how the day goes. Probably if I have a lunch, it'll probably be very light.
Maybe go with something like
Just a sandwich.
Yeah.
Nothing heavy.
Right.
Turkey and bread. Turkey breast and bread.
Yeah.
That'll be what I do. Anyway, thanks for that, Jamie. What was the worst part of planning a wedding for you? Part you hated the most? Just because I saw Kate Hudson talking about, I was listening to a clip, how she's getting married again. I don't even know she's dating. But she wants to have the wedding, but she said planning a wedding. That's not true. I'm sure there's beautiful things about planning a wedding.
Yeah.
So what did you hate about them? I don't have any experience to give. I know Jake has not been married yet.
I would say for me, it was probably either figuring out the seating, like for the reception, for dinner.
That sucked.
Yeah, because like you wanted people to have a good time, but then you know who your antisocial people are.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then like you care about the people that you're putting at the table with the antisocial people because you want them to have a good time. Like, you know what I mean? So probably seating was the hardest thing for me.
That sucked. You hated that part.
Yeah.
What did you guys hate about what made planning your wedding suck? What or who? There's a more fun question.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say a lot of times.
But it might have been a what? It could have been a what? Could have been, you know what? I hated figuring out where to cut off the guest list. I hated trying to find a damn menu. I hated dealing with my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I hated dealing with, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think there's like certain things that happen. Like for me, when we were planning our wedding, so Tony talked to my dad about proposing. They were well aware. He was like, of course. Yes. We got engaged. My dad passed away within a few months of me getting engaged, and my wedding was in less than a year. So for us, it was like, I was doing great. Actually, that was a great distraction for me to focus on that after losing my dad.
Yeah.
So then the day of, literally 30 seconds before I'm about ready to walk down the aisle, my mom walks up to me trying to be sweet. I get it. She was trying to be sweet, but she's like, what your dad wouldn't give to be here. Blah, blah. Like, she goes into this diatribe.
Enough.
I started having like a panic attack. I had to kick my shoes off. I walked down the aisle with no shoes on because my legs were shaking because I was freaking out, man. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Thanks.
This is unrelated to what I'm talking, but I was the best man at a friend's wedding, outdoor wedding.
Yeah.
And he told me, like, right as it's starting, he goes, hey, if I pass out, catch me. I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, I looked at him. Oh, he's not. Oh, what? What do you mean? What do What do you mean? Don't pass out. Like I thought I was joking, and I made eye contact. I'm looking like everybody else. I'm looking down the aisle. The bridesmaids are starting to come up.
Right.
All that. And he wasn't having a cold. He was just, this was a big moment. It's like,
Well, and I feel like sometimes when you're up there and you know everybody's standing at you, like lock your
I
knees.
still remember, like, what? I was like, looked up, like, what? What do you mean you're going to pass
So
out?
did you watch him to make sure
Oh,
he wasn't
yeah.
like swaying?
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff?
I had my hand, like, you don't see it, but I had my hand, like, ready to go. Like, I was like,
Okay.
so I'm like, this guy ain't joking. Like, he told me this for real. Like, he might drop.
It's really stressful.
I got to
when
catch this
everybody's
guy. I'm the
looking
best
at you.
man.
Yeah.
Can't let him fall. And I didn't.
Like, I don't understand, like, the brides that walk down the aisle and they're, like, making eye contact with the audience. They're like, hello, hi. I made a beeline, and I was freaking out so much. I knew if I could get to the end of the aisle and get to him, I would be okay.
Yeah.
And I was just, like, terrified. I don't, like, not terrified to get married, but I was, like, terrified of everybody staring at me, knowing that my mom had just said that to me, and I was, like, set off inside. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I could not wait to get to the reception and have a drink. Like, that's all I wanted to do.
Drank.
I think I might even have rushed our photographer. Like, let's go.
What?
Chop.
What or who made planning your wedding suck? I'm not talking about the wedding. I'm talking about getting ready for it. What sucked about planning your wedding, or who made planning your wedding suck, more importantly? 330-450-9292. You can also text 330-269-9292, or you can leave your comments on Facebook, YouTube, or X. We'll get them in here. It's Maroon 5, Cardi B, Girls Like You at 7:29 on Q. The early 40s are when typical Americans start noticing telltale signs of aging, including gray hair and joints that begin cracking. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Thank God. I don't have gray hairs yet.
None at all.
No.
Really? That's interesting.
And I mean, like, I need to get I would see it still in my roots. Like, I'm due for my hair to get done in the next week, but I would see it, and I don't. But here's the thing, too. My mom was in her early 60s before she started getting some gray hairs. So I'm hoping I take after her in that regard.
Yeah. I know girls that start getting gray. I wouldn't say gray hair, but like strands.
Oh, when we got married, one of my bridesmaids had to get her hair dyed right before the wedding because she was showing grays. She was in her 20s.
See, that's yeah.
I mean, her mom started going gray early, too.
I swear, and I have no scientific way to back this up or prove this. I swear to you, my chin and my goatee now is pretty much gray, and it sucks. But I feel like it'd be such a douchey thing to go get like
just for men.
Yeah, and start dyeing because I like kind of having some facial hair.
No, that's my husband. He's great too, and he's the same way you are. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm like,
I'm okay with the salt and pepper look.
I'm not gonna come in one day and all of a sudden have dark brown face.
I know, be like, whoa.
Nope, this is me. It's always been me.
I would die if you walked in here.
Nothing to see here.
I could look at you all morning like that.
And again, I have nothing to prove this with. Nothing to back this up with. This is me talking out of my ass. I swear to you, the gray in my chin part overnight after I had COVID.
Hey, you know
what?
And
I have nothing to prove that with.
No, I get that though.
But I'm telling you, I had a little. But you'd almost have to be up close.
It could have been coincidental, or it could have been that. Who knows?
When I got COVID in the height of COVID,
right?
Not the second time I got
when you were like,
I swear to you, after I got over COVID, like in a week, I looked in the mirror and went, "What in the blue hell?" Like cheese and rice.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians beat the Tigers last night 2-1. They improved to 23-12 in the season. They play the Tigers again tonight at Progressive Field. 6:10 is first pitch. Logan Allen will be on the mound for Cleveland. The Akron Rubber Ducks are back in action tonight on the road as they will take on Bowie at 6:35 p.m. The Ducks currently 18-9 on the season. NBA playoffs last night. The Knicks beat the Pacers. Knicks up 1-0 in that series. And the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Nuggets. They're up 2-0 in that series. NHL playoffs last night. Boston beat Florida. Boston's up 1-0 in that series. And finally, tonight, Game 1 of the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs between the Cavs and the Celtics. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. You can watch the game on TNT. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Oh, man. All right, let's go now and read some more. Again, feel free to keep sending them in. I enjoy them all.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're live over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can join the conversation.
A conversation they were having. They obviously had talked before. This seems to be a Tinder one. You here? The girl writes, what? Do you have a new girlfriend? He writes back, yeah, we're not dating yet, but we've started talking. Fantastic response by the girl.
He's leaving the door cracked.
Makes sense as to why you stopped sending me wiener pics.
Dummy! Yeah!
Just a reminder, girls don't really like those, gentlemen.
Not at all. Not even a little.
Another one here. This looks to be a Facebook one between a girl and a guy. The girl sent one response. The guy sent a lot. Question. Wrote back, answer. Thin crust or deep dish pizza? Better question. How in the world are you single? We matched on Tinder, by the way. I know you're out of my league, but figured I'd take a shot anyway. Have a good night. Here's my favorite one. I could write you a song.
So we went from pizza to you're hot to let me
How
write
are you
a
single?
song. Right.
Which I'm not convinced is necessarily a compliment. I know it's always
I would
intended.
be like, yeah, dude, how am I single? Like, that's where you get mad. You don't think she's frustrated?
It's always intended as a compliment, but it's one of those compliments you give that sometimes people are like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could write you a song. Then you
It's
wrote,
like,
tough crowd. I've probably had too much Jack Daniels. Sorry. So he offered to write her a song.
I would have been like, yes. And send it in a voice note.
For our Mother's Day with Gervasi Vineyard contest. I don't know, become a finalist, by the way. So, get on the good phone when you hear that cue to call today. If you call number 10, give yourself another chance by going to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button and put number one mom in the comment section. We'll pick one of you at the end of the show as well. Let's get into it. Guys, what was the worst part about planning your wedding? Not your actual wedding. The worst part of planning. What or who was? And text line, there's some stuff in here. Let me get to it. It was the drama for me, moms not getting along, or they want to do things you don't. Definitely the moms, and my mom and my mother-in-law. She seems pretty.
Yeah, it's really
pretty
the
clear.
moms.
That was pretty clear. She blamed both the moms for making the worst part of planning the wedding. I could see that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to pigeonhole or paint with a broad brush, but I could see that being one of the number one.
Yeah.
We were required to do premarital marriage counseling to get married in the church. We did. Part of that, we had to sign something saying we would have premarital sex. I think you probably meant wouldn't.
Wouldn't, yeah.
Well, 3 sessions in, I had to awkwardly tell the pastor I was pregnant. So awkward. But you signed the paper, Susan.
Oh.
Oh, man, you lied to Jesus.
I mean, but here's the question. Did he actually refuse to marry you?
Probably not.
Right.
Probably not. My sister-in-law was the worst part of planning my wedding. She kept inviting people.
What the? Be like, no.
That's-
My brother's getting
Yeah,
married,
no,
and
that's-
you guys should just come. Just come. No, it's cool.
A lot of cost involved in that sister-in-law.
Yeah.
I don't know who you think. Are you paying for those plates? Making my own decorations for the wedding to save money was what I hated about planning my wedding. I'll bet that was, I'm sure you saved a lot of money. I'll bet that wasn't paying the end. My monster-in-law made things so difficult. All right, another one for the mom-in-law. My ex-in-laws said they'd give us $3,000 toward our wedding. My mom gave us $5,000 towards it. My ex-in-laws ended up giving us nothing. We had to take out a loan to pay the rest of the $11,500. Notice I said ex-in-laws.
Aw.
Text message, our mothers. We were ready to elope from all their pressure and stress. That's another text for the moms. Being the worst part about planning a wedding. And here's another text. Mom wanted to celebrate my day like it was hers. That's 4 mom texts.
Yeah.
What do you got on Facebook?
I have Tiffany who said the guest list and decorating the reception hall, but she also said then also choosing who you were going to have in your wedding party because you didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Listen.
Which I agree with. You're always like, ugh. See, for me, Tony had I don't know, 2 or 3 guys that he knew. But there were certain people I had to have. I was about to have 2 new sister-in-law, his sisters. I had my own sister. That didn't even include any of my friends. So I was like, well, you better dig deep, buddy. It was fine. It worked out.
Better sign up some acquaintances.
Right.
Due to some alcoholics in my family, the open bar was removed during the wedding. Well, I'm sorry that had to happen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we're talking about the planning of a wedding. What did you hate about the wedding planning? Another text, the monster-in-law. I'm picking up a theme. Here's a new one. My father-in-law was awful. He wanted us to only have whiskey sours for the bar so they could have a cheap tab.
Everybody, whiskey sour. Call it the signature cocktail.
Wow. I'll have a whiskey sour or a whiskey sour. That's all he wanted, huh? Whiskey sours for everyone.
We didn't do open bar. We had alcohol, but it was you had the choice of 4 or 5 beers.
Yeah.
And then we had red and white wine.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Just to kind of keep down. We wanted alcohol. We just didn't want sloppy.
I get it. Totally get it.
Yeah.
Again, what did you hate about planning your wedding? What or who made planning your wedding awful? Yeah, not the wedding. I'm not planning the wedding.
Oh, I forgot about this debacle too. The seamstress that was making our dresses didn't finish them in time. And some of the girls, when they went to bustle their dresses, still had pins in their dresses. And it wasn't completely sewed.
It's not good.
No.
That's not good. Someone said I loved all the planning. Was sad when the day finally arrived and it was all a blur.
Well, and that's the thing too. You go and you fight with people, and it's you get excited and you fight, and then you get mad at certain things, and then it happens, and you're like, oh my God, I just went through all of that. And now it's over.
Yeah,
just like that. One night.
That was $20,000 is what that was.
Exactly.
Again, you keep the text, calls, and comments on social media coming. What or who did you hate about planning your wedding? Someone just texted in everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I think if I had to do it again, I'd elope. We'd go somewhere and get married and then have a big old party with our friends to celebrate when we came back. I think that's the way to do it.
This one had a bad run here. I made everything myself, and my bridesmaids were MIA except one. The girls were so unhelpful and too much drama. My grandma passed away a week before the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would say you hated planning your wedding. Good Lord. I played golf. The day of my wedding. I don't think you hated that. Loving wife to let you do that. His grandmother thought she was in charge. It was annoying because I told her exactly what I wanted, but she tweaked everything to make it all of her wishes.
People are
Yeah.
selfish, man.
Moms and grandmas.
Yeah, or aunts.
Or aunts seem to have been the number one thing here that are.
Yeah.
I had pink eye the day of my wedding. Should have been a sign.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
That you weren't seeing clearly, but
That would suck. I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah.
It's Imagine Dragons' Eyes Closed, Q92. So yeah, happy birthday to her. 60 years young. So maybe not. Maybe not.
She is not 60 years old.
No, I made that up.
Yeah.
She's nowhere near that, but she's older than me. So enjoy your day. Like I always say, there's no one I'd rather have ignore my texts and phone calls than my sister.
I feel like her sister just does her own thing. She's just like, I'm good. I don't want to talk to him right now.
Then you get older, she's like, what? I'm like, oh, gee, I don't know. I can't remember at this point.
Oh, stop.
Thank God it wasn't an emergency.
Well, she's got a family and kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
so do I. I can answer my phone or text when one of my family members calls.
That's true.
Or text.
It's true. I'll give you that.
I got to, you know how much you got to keep an eye on an 8-month-old?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
I can still pick up my phone. Half the time he has it.
Well, yeah. He lets you know.
I taught him high five yesterday. He learned high five today.
Oh, good.
Yesterday. He doesn't, he goes.
Real slow.
Yeah, he goes real slow. He claps.
Yeah.
I love how babies do the open finger clap.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't do the clap. They're like.
Yeah.
He does that. He loves to clap. He loves when you see him clap.
Mm-hmm.
But I taught him high five yesterday. Now he's just like.
Real slow.
Yeah. And it's funny because the third thing I've taught him that Jamie doesn't believe I taught him until she sees it.
Okay.
I'll be like, he does high five. He claps now. No, he doesn't. Jimmy, clap.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Jimmy does high fives now. No, he doesn't. I'm like, what?
Why don't you believe me? Right.
Please believe me. Like, yes, he does. I could see if I was like, Jimmy's driving now. I could see you'd be like, no, he doesn't.
I was just going to say, you should start being a little bit sarcastic and be like,
Jimmy knows geometry.
Right.
That makes sense to call me out and be like, there's no way he knows geometry. I think high-fiving and clapping, I think.
They're reasonable milestones.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
In fact, what is he not? He's 9 now. He just
9
turned 9 on the
months
7th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ozzy Vineyard and Q92.
That's a cue to call. Want to become a finalist right now for a chance to be the winner of our Celebrate Mother's Day at Travasi Vineyard Resort and Spa contest, where you can win the Travasi Signature Massage Facial, lunch at the Crush House. Don't forget the beautiful bouquet of roses from T-Hop's Flowers, Greenhouse, and Landscaping. T-Hop's also has gorgeous hanging baskets, azaleas, perennials, mixed pots, and a gift certificate for Mom. You can win this tomorrow. Become a finalist today, 330-450-9292. Caller number 10 will be our latest finalist. Good luck. Blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy.
Hold on. He's turning on the mic for this one.
Sorry, what?
I'll just read what it says. It says, blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy. How did he meet Star?
I met Star on Bumble.
Bumble's the way to go if you're a guy, I'm telling you. That's the way to go. Because the girl has to initiate any correspondence.
So you know she's interested. That's real nice for you guys.
She's interested at least enough to say hello. Can you ruin that immediately? Sure you can. But I mean, at least you know she thought enough to at least say hello.
Right.
So I think Bumble's the way to go. If you're a guy and you're looking that route, and trust me, your boy has been on Bumble. Go with Bumble. I mean, Tinder's fine. Tinder works, but I feel like Bumble's better. If you're not to be all, but I think if you're actually looking for something, not just a little.
I gotcha.
I think Bumble is the better way to go.
Like
Would
if
you
you're
agree
looking-
or disagree?
I agree.
Like if you're looking for an
Yeah,
actual
I refuse.
relationship.
I was on all the dating apps, but I did refuse to get Tinder.
You never did.
I never did Tinder.
Never.
Wow.
Never.
And you were on everything.
You didn't even get in there just out of curiosity?
I was on Christian Mingle, but I was not on Tinder.
We'll get. Oh man, I hate.
It's a good old boy that you can take home to mom.
That's just interesting. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I have to keep us on time, which I already haven't done. Thanks for the signal, Jake.
Well, you were asking him about his
God.
dating life.
Get us all in trouble. They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's
Yeah,
some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very. I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video.
Q92.
Drying out for your Wednesday. What a day to get outside. Mostly sunny all day long. A bit breezy. A high right around 80 degrees. Overnight, thunderstorms arrive again, most of them after midnight. A low in the middle 50s. I am Art J. Weather. Have a great Wednesday.
Congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Mackenzie,
Mackenzie, where are you calling from this morning?
Canton, Ohio.
All right, Mackenzie, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're now a finalist.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Mackenzie, are you trying to win this for yourself or for your mama?
For myself, I have 3 kiddos, so I
you
hope
need
I get
this. Yeah, you need
Right.
this. For sure. Well, there is
Yep.
nothing wrong with that. You deserve a break. Well, you're in the running. You are a finalist. You might just be celebrating Mother's Day with that Gervasi's Resort and Spa signature massage and facial, along with lunch and the flowers and all of the things. So good luck, Mackenzie. Just tell everybody your
Thank
favorite.
you so much.
You're welcome. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Thank you. Q92.
There you go. Got another finalist. We still got 3 more to get, by the way. Q to call in the 8 o'clock hour, Q to call in the 9 o'clock hour, and we're also going to pick one of you that goes over to the live video stream of the morning show and likes the live video feed and puts number 1 mom or mother. Just
Mom.
Either one, I think we'll accept.
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Number 1 mom in the comments. If you do that, you might be selected at the end of the show and made a finalist. If you are a finalist listening, I say again, we're calling you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. We're calling one of you. So make sure your phone is near you and you answer. And don't forget, a new contest to announce as well. That's what we usually do. We end one, we begin another. It's pretty cool. So,
Yep.
Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, Your Call Wednesday. It'll be your request. Again, no Rich DeRoche from the Hall of Fame this week. He has some duties in the community this morning that
Yes,
he has
he
to
does.
attend to.
Yep.
He's a busy man. He'll join us again next week. So I feel like it should be a dedication request this week on a Your Call Wednesday.
Oh, I like
It
that.
doesn't have to necessarily be a love song. I'm not saying you have to call up and just ask for
Yeah,
endless
if you don't
love.
like somebody, you could also
But
send a song out.
I'd like either calls or texts that are dedications. I would like that. It would make me happy. So let's do that and make it a fun Your Call Wednesday. Plus, whatever else we get into in the 8 o'clock hour. I can tell you this while I have about a minute left. Lauren, if people want to come out and have a drink or two after work tonight, we know where they should go.
Yeah, I'd say Town Tavern. That's where it's going to be tonight. Town Tavern in Louisville.
Constitution City.
Yep,
It's on their water tower.
it is indeed.
I know.
They have the Constitution Day, the parade, and Constitution Days. Anyhow, that's where we'll be, is in the Constitution City at the Town Tavern. We will be guest bartending. When I say we, I mean all of us on air staff. You're going to get Christian and I, Nicolina, Keller. It's going to be so much fun, and we are raising money for the Keller family. Keller in the Afternoon's mom's recently been diagnosed with cancer and is battling that. She's not able to work, and it's been a road for his family. So we're raising funds tonight to help the Keller family. Come out, tip generously, see all of us. We can't wait to see you.
100% of the tips go towards his family. And the guy, I mean, such a great family.
Yeah.
You know them on any kind of personal level, and we all are lucky enough to know his lovely wife Courtney and his beautiful daughter. And they come here sometimes to the station. She owns the place when she's here.
Yeah.
And
Riley's commanding.
the guy's working his job, being a dad, being a husband, and taking her to Cleveland for treatments and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. So if you could come out and have a beer, it's important if Christian's leaving his house.
driving
and
back
driving back
to
this
the
way
area.
to do something in public. But again, please don't come up to me with anything but beer requests. Just, you know what I mean? Let's keep it. I told everyone on my Facebook post, if you have a drink, I'm just going to point you to Lauren. She'll be doing all the mixed drinks.
Yeah, I got you.
So
Christian will open your can of beer.
yeah,
for
I
you.
will certainly do that all
or
damn
take
day.
the bottle cap off.
What? Corona coming right up. Let me get that lime slice for you. I got you. Bud Light. Shh, here you go. But if you're like I said, fuzzy navel, nope. Next, Lauren. I'll be like,
That's just peach schnapps.
Lauren,
She's
fuzzy
here.
navel, please.
Yes.
So we really, all jokes aside, would love for you to come out. It's from 5 to 7. Could come out, have a drink to relax after work. Be generous with those tips and know that you're helping out.
That's right. Let's pack the Town Tavern and show Keller that we care and that we're there for him and his family.
So Your Call Wednesday coming up about now. Let's go. It's Q92.
Have you ever in your life
You're
wanted
going
to put
to
a
be
toe in your
arrested.
mouth?
A toe in my mouth?
Have you ever, other than maybe Jimmy's, like to kiss them?
That is the cutest
It
thing
is
in
really
the
cute.
world. That
I've
is the
done it.
cutest thing in the world.
But an adult's toe. Have you ever had the urge?
I don't hate feet. I'm not necessarily a
Have you ever wanted to suck them though?
wanted. I'm sure I have.
Like suck a toe.
I'm sure I have.
Ugh.
I'm not boring, Lauren. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm not missionary only. Lights off.
you're so dumb.
All right, that is.
You're so dumb.
I'm not.
I have never.
And no
though.
talking. No talking.
Mm.
But there is a huge difference in that with two consenting adults and going into a stranger's hotel room.
I get it.
Sounds like the guy from Mr. Deeds that loved changing socks.
You know,
crazy.
I know you've always told me about the foot fetish and all that kind of stuff. We've had discussions off air about this.
Christian, no, don't lie on air. I'm just lie. No, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I was watching TikTok last night. It's so weird that this topic came up. And some lady, you know where they go up to people and they're like, all right, what's your name? What do you do for a living? How much do you make? And it'll be like a bunch of different professions in different cities, like, and how much they make. And the girl was like, I don't want to tell you. And she's like, why? When she asked her what she did for a living. She's like, I sell foot pictures and videos. And she's like, on OnlyFans? She's like, no, there's a website called Fun with Feet.
Or Foot Finder.
Well, it's called Fun with Feet, the one she was talking about. She's like, how much have you made this year? And she's like, I'm really close to $100,000. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So obviously the foot fetish obsession is a lot larger than any of us know or are willing to admit, obviously.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's a money maker. And it's not even, think about the girls on OnlyFans. You're not even doing that. You're just taking off a sock.
Yeah.
That's all coming up. Also coming up later, I have an update for you, Jake, on how you can be in the new Superman movie.
Okay.
So we'll get to that later on as well. Put this on our website as well. Our goal is to have Jake in the new Superman movie.
Oh, it's our goal?
It should be one of them.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fine with that.
To get him to be in that movie as an extra.
Yeah.
And find out if he makes the cut. Have people go to see. When you think about it, let's. Oh, crack, I know. Let's. I got like 3 minutes. Someone
Right.
keep me on.
Well, you're stalling, so let's go.
I know. So let's say he gets in.
Mhm.
Let's say he's in the movie.
Yeah.
We could do like a red carpet event.
Oh
somewhere
my
here.
God.
And, like have Jake show up on a red
Take his picture,
interview him.
backdrop behind it.
Do like a behind the scenes of what it was like for him to be
Yeah.
an extra in a movie and make him the star and have listeners come out and watch the movie.
I bet you.
Not to see Superman.
No.
But to see where Jake is
Right.
in the movie.
I think.
Now, we would lose him maybe for a day, maybe 2 in July. So you know.
Why?
That's what
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will work harder just to make sure that your dreams come true. I mean, I'm
Oh.
fine with that.
Thank you.
Can
Yeah,
you
you're welcome.
imagine like you like in a nice suit, you and Star walking a red carpet in like
Woo!
one of the movie theaters in Belgium,
Oh, yeah.
and people just applauding you as you come in?
That would be very weird.
It would. But it'd be fun.
I
It would
bet
be.
you if we were really nice to Jake, you would even sign some autographs.
We could do
Yeah.
an autograph. We'll get posters made.
Oh, geez. For the half a second that I may be
Yes.
on camera.
Yes, we will make this so big.
Wait, where is this budget from?
For poster?
For the whole red carpet event that you speak of.
Well, we just got to buy a red carpet and have a movie theater want to let us host it there. Give away some tickets to our list.
Actually, I could probably get a movie theater to let us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you're
know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I think who would want to have a movie star extra at their theater? Hi, we've got one of the stars of the new Superman movie here in Belden. You're not going to
Can
come?
you imagine the manager like?
I right to yourself. I don't know what else I'm going to do, everybody. I think I planned it perfectly. We have a huge red carpet night for Jake if he gets in the movie.
I'm okay with the red carpet night. I can't go to the manager and be like, "Listen, one of the stars of the film."
It's not a lie.
Okay, but
We
stars
have
of the
one.
film.
We have one of the. All right. We have one of the actors
There you go.
from the movie that's going to appear at your theater.
I can get on board with that.
I mean, we can prove it.
Yeah.
We'll do it. If you're hanging out, hope you're having a great start to your Wednesday morning. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line 330-269-9292. This hour, getting another finalist to celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. Listen for the cue to call when you hear it. Be caller number 10. Again, no Rich DeRoche from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Normally joins us at 8:30, but has some appearances out in the community this morning. Will not be able to join us. He'll be back next week. We'll be kicking off a Your Call Wednesday here shortly. All dedications this hour. It does not have to be a love dedication. Just be a dedication, so you know. So it's a wide open canvas. Paint with it whatever you like. But I also need to tell you guys, you might have heard about it already, but you need to listen to Win Your Way In. To meet new artist Knox on Monday, May 13th. Knox will perform live and take pics with everyone that wins their way in here with Q92. So be listening for the cue to call for a chance to win your way into this studio, this beautiful studio, to see Knox perform live and hang out and answer some questions. He'll be on with Keller, I think.
Yes.
So that's coming up. Be listening for that. Speaking of Knox, it's not the 1975 right now. It's Q92. It's the conflict. It's like I say, everything of the kid screams emo, but not daughter swears up and down he is not emo.
Someone once told me if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, probably a duck.
And it loves this song. Probably. I'm telling you, I want to just, when he's over the house, just start randomly playing this on Alexa
And see what happens.
and just see if he like,
Yeah.
does his ears perk up? Does he look around the room? You know what I mean? Does he stop like mid-sentence? Like, babe, we should really looking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I think I'll know. So I think that's what I got to start playing this.
I was going to say, I don't know what else has to happen for you to confirm this other than just leveling
Asking
with
the
them.
kid?
Right. Just point blank being like,
I don't know.
so are you emo? I mean, what's with all the black? Aren't you hot? Like, all these.
Is it offensive to ask someone if they're emo?
No, just be like, I don't care. Little known fact, I am the father of emo. Like, you
Yeah,
are
like
one
you-
of my children if you are.
You might find him an ally more than an adversary if
Exactly.
you just talk. Like I made homemade chocolate chip cookies for my son's birthday party.
Mhm.
I offered him one. He said no.
Ooh.
Like, wow,
Yeah.
I made this from scratch.
Did you do that very thing to him? What you just said to me?
No, I just said, all right.
No, you should have. Make him feel bad. Make him come
Well,
out of
and I
his
thought,
shell.
did he not want the cookie because he's emo?
What, do emo people not eat chocolate chip cookies?
No, because they make you happy. If you're emo, you don't want to be happy.
Ever?
Not a lot. Not unless you're at one of these concerts. Then you're happy.
They don't take cookie breaks.
How many times you see a group of emo kids sitting around on a park bench somewhere chomping on Chips Ahoy? You don't.
That doesn't mean it doesn't happen
No.
in private places.
They're eating beef jerky.
Why beef jerky?
No idea. So I asked Jake, you were out of the room. I go, Jake, have you ever woken up and seen a demon? He laughed and was like, no, never. I, too, have had dreams before. Many dreams in my life. I've never woke up and thought I saw a demon.
Yeah, me either.
Lauren, you ever see a demon?
No.
That's 0 for 3. Who the hell made this statement?
Where did the article come from?
There's no article.
Oh, it's just a statement.
It just says if you've ever woken up unable to move and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you, you might have experienced sleep paralysis. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. Many people report feeling a presence in a room with them during sleep paralysis, with some even seeing figures that seem real. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of people experience these sensations. This phenomenon has been depicted in various forms of art, literature, sometimes being interpreted as encounters with ghosts or supernatural beings or demons.
Huh.
Who the hell's seen a demon? You ever have sleep paralysis? I have not.
I have not either.
Jake?
Luckily.
No.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be more scary than a demon to me. If I woke up and I couldn't move,
Yeah.
that would be fear. What is happening? Well, I can't move anything.
That would be awful. Because I'd be thinking, what's
Oh, come
wrong
on.
with me?
Come on. Has anyone ever seen a demon? Anyone ever wake up and see someone looking over them that wasn't? I mean, no.
Oh, I mean, that happens. But it's usually, you used to be like my kids, getting up in the middle of the night to let me know that they didn't feel good. And you'd open your eyes and you'd have a kid right there. And you're like,
Son of a bitch. Don't
right.
do that. Don't you do that.
Oh, they got the talking to at one point because it scared the crap out of me the once. I'm like, you have to touch me. Like, I want you to take your hand and put it on my arm. You know what I mean? And then say, Mom,
physically wake me.
don't stand there until I open my eyes.
Like the girl from the Ring movie.
Like a creepy weirdo.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, you're afraid to wake your parents. 'Cause I remember when I
You
would
don't want
try
to get
to
in
stay
trouble.
when I wanted to stay in my parents' room and it was storming.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would sit there and be like, stare at my dad like he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. I'm scared, but he's gonna be mad when I wake him up. Someone texted in my ex. That's not a demon.
I have one too on Facebook. Amy said her ex-husband.
Saw demons?
No, I think she
Oh, her ex-husband.
She saw him.
Text message. I used to wake up and see demons every day. That divorce was the best thing I ever bought. See, I think we're having fun. Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
What?
Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
how it came in. I don't know if that was a bad talk to text. Look and tried to chew. I have sleep paralysis. It's so scary. You can hear everything. You can see things. Everything is going on around you, but you cannot move your body. You breathe deeply, and you're trying so hard to move, but you just can't. That's hell.
Oh my gosh, that would be. I feel so bad. Like I feel for you. That would be absolutely, absolutely terrifying.
Q92.
Drying out for you Wednesday. What a day to get outside. Mostly sunny all day long. A bit breezy. A high right around 80 degrees. Overnight, thunderstorms arrive again, most of them after midnight. A low in the middle 50s. I am Art J. Weather. Have a great Wednesday.
looking for.
I always get calls from my DoorDasher. It infuriates me. And I don't get it. All right, we're condos.
You get mad that they call you?
Yes.
Oh.
What? Because they can't find my condo. And I'm sorry, but like, what about the 4 numbers of my address that are literally on the garage? Do you not see? Plain as day, hi.
Touche.
And they come in there, are you in the apartments behind the condos? I'm like, no, we're the condos. And I say the numbers, and they go, oh, yeah, oh, there's the number right there. I'm like,
do you have a front porch light?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we do.
Well.
And the 4 numbers of the address are literally on the garage of the condo.
I know.
The color's gray. The numbers are bright white.
Yeah.
So I can't, I try to like see their point of view, and I'm like, I don't. And they always go, oh my God, it's right there. I was, yeah, it is. I don't want to speak with you. I just want you to drop the food off.
I know.
I don't like human interaction.
That's
it's not
kind of
you.
the point of DoorDash.
Yeah, it's not you. I don't like human interaction that much.
It's not you personally.
Yeah,
it's
not
all
you.
humans.
You could be anyone, and I'd be like, I don't want to talk to you. Anyone. No, I just for some reason I always get a call, and it always says DoorDash. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Well,
hi, I'm your dasher. I don't know where you are. Where are you? Are you by the apartments or the condos before you get to the apartments?
Yeah, that would be kind of annoying.
Like, yeah, and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm right in front of it. Yeah.
Thanks for the call, though, buddy.
Yeah. I just don't understand. $8:22, 8 minutes away from Look at Sports right here on Q92. Plus the Q to call coming up later on this hour for a chance to become a finalist for Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa for Mother's Day. A signature massage and facial, lunch at the Crush House. Not to mention including a beautiful bouquet of roses from DeHoff's Flowers, Greenhouse, and Landscaping, where they also have gorgeous hanging baskets, azaleas, perennials, mixed pots, and gift certificates for mom. Another reminder, it's Wednesday. Mother's Day is this weekend, everybody.
Yeah. You keep listening to this station. You have more chances today to get included for celebrating Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa with that signature massage, the facial, the lunch, the flowers, all the things. So keep listening for that cue to call. We also have another really cool opportunity for you over on our Instagram page. Yeah, that's right. You can head over to at Q92 Radio on Instagram. And we have this really cool giveaway for a $100 gift card to Scott Talbot Salon Spa. All you got to do is go follow us on Instagram, heart the post, tag as many moms as you think deserve this, share it on your store for an extra entry, and we're going to choose a winner there on Friday. And that's for a $100 gift card. And you can choose whatever service you want. You could do a massage. You could get your hair done, get a manicure or pedicure, whatever it is that you choose. So thanks to our friends over at Scott Talbot Salon Spa for that. But go do that and make sure that you don't miss an opportunity to win something really cool for Mother's Day.
And another reminder, everyone, especially guys, Mother's Day is this weekend.
Yep.
There's a reason we're doing these contests, these giveaways.
The weather's going to be, it's not going to be as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Like they're saying now, like Sunday morning, it might rain, but then it's supposed to clear up throughout the day. So that's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
It's just not a washout.
If you haven't done anything yet or begun the planning for Mother's Day for maybe your mom or your wife or your baby mama, I would suggest you get on the good foot. It's Wednesday now, people. Wednesday. I cannot believe Friday and Saturday it's only going to be in the 50s.
I know.
Stupid.
I know.
Just stupid.
I mean, we live in Ohio. At least it's not 30s or 40s.
I know, but I'm getting really sick of this weather pattern of hot during the week, cold and rainy on the weekend.
Yeah,
because Monday it's right back to 70.
Yeah. I have so many clothes that I have to do my clothing shift. So what's in my closet right now is fall and winter. I need to be able to switch it out with my spring and summer. And I haven't done that yet because of this very reason. Because look, I still, it's nice out-ish, but when it's kind of breezy. And I was really tired this morning. So I was cold, but I'm still wearing sweaters, long sleeves, hoodies, all that kind of stuff. And jeans. I don't know. I just wish it would straighten itself out so I could transition the clothing.
Not looking forward to Friday, 58 and rain. Saturday, 56 and rain.
I know, but those are good. Like, do things inside.
Today, though, 80 and sunny.
Oh, I know. It's going to be gorgeous.
78 and sunny. So keep getting out there. We've gotten our mile walks in Monday and Tuesday so far this week. We'll get one in today.
Yeah.
During old lunch. And again, you guys looking for something to do this evening, come join us over at the Town Tavern in Louisville from 5 to 7. Mm-hmm. We'll be there. It'll be my first time at the Town Tavern. Never been.
I have never been either. I drive past it all of the time. I have family that lives in Louisville. So drive past it all the time. Never been inside. And then I was like, where do we park? I believe there's parking behind the building, maybe. But then I'm like, do they have a patio out back? I don't know. These are all questions I have that'll get answered.
These are things we got to figure out, and we will with you guys tonight. Come on out, have a beer with us. We'll be slinging the beers, the lagers, the pilsners.
Christian will be.
Yeah,
that's all he can.
That's all I'm doing is beer. It's all dedication to Your Call Wednesday this morning. Text, can I dedicate the song "Move, Get Out the Way" by Ludacris for traffic? I get you.
Yeah.
I understand. Yes, we can. It's Q92. So how about this? Yesterday, I was falsely accused of a crime.
Okay, but to be fair, I actually almost believed it for a second. I was like, and if that's the case, I was a little impressed by you. Because I'm like, how would this ever even happen? You have globally affected the plumbing of the world.
Here's the short of it, folks. I went home yesterday and I decided to take a poo. Like you do. Nothing felt different. It didn't feel any more impressive than any other bowel movement that I've had over the years.
It was just a normal day.
Normal poo to me, actually good consistency. It looks healthy.
Your post-work poo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I flushed said poo and went about my day. Didn't think anything of it.
Until
later on, I went to the sink and we had no water pressure. So I go, and we have no water in the house, and I go, Jamie, because she's the man of the house that fixes things. I go, Jamie, there's no water coming out of the sink. I hear, what? There's no water coming out of the sink.
Right, which is the problem.
And she begins to tell me that one of my poos is turtle heading.
Ew.
It must not have went all the way
It clogged the toilet.
What she believes that it didn't go all the way, and that maybe it clogged it. And we're looking, and I grabbed the plunger. I did some plunging. Little guy didn't want to come out. I mean, it was like Groundhog Day. He didn't want to come out and see a shadow. But I could see him only from an angle. Kind of had to stand and do it to see him. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just barely. Kind of like if you were in an aquarium and the eel is in the, you know what I mean?
I got it.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Jake, you got the visual?
I got it.
All right. So we go around, we're looking around the house. There is no water in the entire house. And now I'm being accused by my fiance, who I love, that I have clogged the toilet so terribly that all water to our house has been stopped. Because she Googled it, and it did say a clogged toilet, although not every time, could shut down all water in your house.
Okay. When I first saw your status, I was like, can you even do that? No. He's being he's exaggerating. So. That can't happen. And then, you kind of have this moment of can you?
It's not necessarily common, but it can happen.
Okay.
So now I'm sitting out there, playing with my son, realizing, has my poo stopped all water in my house?
Jimmy won't get his bath tonight.
Can no one shower? No one can shower. No one can get a drink of water. No one can we can't make a bottle. You know what I mean? For the boy, all because of my poo. So I'm sitting there. There's a little bit of guilt and shame. Not too much. It's funny, but a little bit of guilt and shame. I'm sitting here going, and I'm like, you want me to call a plumber? She's like, no, I'll figure it out. And I'm sitting here thinking, what? If there's a real problem, we need a plumber out here. Yeah. We can't go days without water.
No. Regardless
of whether my poo has caused this problem. We need to get this fixed. And later in the day you go, the chance of a plumber coming out to your house is not very good.
No, yeah. Or if they do, it's going to be real expensive.
Yeah, but I'm like, okay, I don't run this show. I'm Robin, you're Batman. If that's what you want to do, fine. So I'm sitting out there, and I'm like, man, this really sucks. She's laughing. She thinks it's funny. And then I'll be damned if she doesn't get a text that the apartment complex next to our condos had a water main break and water had to be shut off for a second. As a matter of fact, we have a boil alert for the next 3 days.
Well, that sucks too.
So my poo did not shut down the water in the whole house.
Just tell me you went and got bottled water for Jimmy's bottles.
We had to.
Yeah.
I had to go to Meijer. I had to go and get a couple cases of bottled water.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was not me. It was not my poo. Now, should my poo have gone all the way down? Probably. Did she end up being the one to plunge it enough to where it went down? She was, not me.
The fact that your mind went to, I just shut down water service.
I really thought I did.
My house.
I really thought I did. I didn't, though. There was a water main break that shut down all, and that's probably why my poo didn't leave.
Could be because it didn't have much water pressure.
Nowhere to go.
Could be. It was bad timing.
Poor guy was probably sad that these, I imagine to poo, it's like going down a water slide. You know what I mean? Whee! Dedication. I think Lauren typed this one. Good morning. I hope y'all are doing well. Can I request a Lone Star Maze for my husband? 15 years married. Been together since junior.
Oh, I love that. I did not.
I'll get to that in a second. All right. Good Lord. Someone said the Town Tavern's amazing. The owner's awesome. There's parking on the street behind the building and across the street at Giant Eagle. There's no outside patio. I'll be there tonight to meet y'all. Birthday twin.
Yay.
Glad you're coming out. Remember, any tip you give, 100% of that goes towards medical bills for Keller's family. So that's awesome if you're coming out tonight.
I might just park at Giant Eagle then and cross the street.
Make it nice and easy.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Someone says they're waiting for their mothers to call that they won the Mother's Day package. It's not today. We call tomorrow. So you'll be waiting a long time today.
Yep.
Don't worry. We might call you tomorrow morning, but it's Thursday we give it away. That is tomorrow.
Someone else asked if they can't make it tonight, is there another way to donate to Keller? And if you actually just follow Keller on Q92 on Facebook, or look up Ryan Keller on Facebook and find his page. There is a GoFundMe for his mom. So I'm not sure what it's under, but I know it's on his page.
There you go. You can do that
Thanks,
as well.
Jake. Jake actually had that intel.
Yeah. Jake, you're the best.
He's so great.
But I don't think you've spoken once today.
Not at all.
Nope.
You're
Hello.
back to your,
Introvert self.
Yeah.
don't feel like talking today?
No, I'm okay.
You're
I
good?
can talk. Yeah. I just don't have anything to say right now.
Well, that's a good reason not to talk.
That
Yeah.
would be, well, hell, half the time I don't either. You know what I mean? So,
That's true.
you know what I mean? Who
But
really
we
has
do it
anything to say?
anyhow.
We still got to do it. We still got to do it. So there you go. How are things with you? Well, you'll be coming tonight, right?
Sure.
Maybe not. Sorry.
I want to. It's just I don't know. I really want to. I really want to help out. I have nothing going on. I don't know. The bar setting and Jake being Jake scares me.
What do you
Why?
just start a brawl? What are you
Right.
gonna do?
I don't know.
The bar
He'll
setting
pop up.
scares you.
We won't even know we let him behind the bar, and all of a sudden he pops up. And he's like, "Bar fight!"
No, you
I mean, I don't understand what
like
you're worried
pour
about.
beer over your head. What do you think's
No.
gonna happen?
Rip his shirt off.
No, none of that. Nothing. I'm all right.
Jake, you can't just walk away and
Well,
say
I
something
don't like.
He just threw a grenade and walked away.
me and the whole bar scene. It's not a good idea.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't like.
Being in the bar environment.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's 2 hours,
I know.
and we'll all
Broad
be there
daylight.
with you. Broad daylight. We'll all be there with you.
That's true.
I
You can stand right between Christian and I all night.
Okay, I'll come.
I could
Okay.
do I can never make 100% guarantee in life, but I could do my best. I'll protect you from anything. I don't
I'm
think
not
anything will
afraid
happen.
of anything happening to me per se.
Okay.
Like, we're not going to get sloshed. We're
I
going
know.
there for a good cause.
Yeah,
I know we are. And that's
Okay.
why I want to go.
Okay. Well, you know what? You could go. You could just go around table to table and annoy people to get them to donate.
Yeah, that's something that sounds like.
You
I
could
would do.
totally do that. Not annoying, but I'm just saying, like, you could totally be like, you could carry our tip jar and stuff as Christian and I go and take orders. See what I'm saying? And then you could be like,
Just like
Did you
hold it
tip?
up to people that like are ordering beers.
right. Just clear
Yeah.
your throat really loud.
That
and be
sounds like something.
and
Jake
then if
would
they
do.
don't, just keep going. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
tip. You can just do that the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't mean to
Yeah,
put
this-
you on the spot. Earlier off air, it sounded like you said you were going to come, so I feel bad if I have now
No, you're good. You're good. I'll come.
guilted you into coming.
No, I'll come. I wanted to come. I've just been written. I don't know.
oh,
It's-
don't worry.
What again, just trying to get to the core of this, Apple. What the fear? What's the fear?
The fear is having an anxiety attack or something like that.
Okay. I get now we
I
have
get you. I
Now
totally
we
get
have-
you. Can I tell you one time we were shopping at H.H. Gregg? Yeah, that's how long ago it was. But I still have them. I had such a panic attack. I literally left Tony with the salesman and did not say a word. And I walked right out of the store.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was like, I mean, I wasn't even like, bye. I was just like, gone. I get it.
Well,
Feel
you know
good.
what? We'll make up a code word, and if you start to feel a little too anxious, not comfortable, you say that code word, and you leave, and we understand.
Yeah.
We don't question anything.
Banana.
Okay.
I was going to
banana.
say penis. Ooh.
Of course you were. Banana.
I was Okay.
Banana.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Tomato, tomato. What are we doing here? So if I would, whatever the word is, you pick that word. I'd go with penis, and you say it. If you say it to us, no questions asked.
I'm not helping you if you
No
say that word.
Okay. Banana it is.
Okay.
Someone said, Jake, dude, it's Louisville, not the south side of Chicago.
I don't think he's worried about that. It's just like a lot of, it's very, might be very people-y. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Like claustrophobic
Uh-huh.
type of situation.
There's no tables, LOL, at the bar. Oh, there's no tables at the town tavern?
You and I, this is our
Yeah,
first
I don't
rodeo
know.
there. Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll find out. I have heard that it's very nice inside.
Oh, I like that.
Like the people who used to own it, I think, didn't want to own it anymore. And then these new owners bought it and everybody's like real happy with the new.
Okay.
I mean, that's just the rumors I've heard. You know,
What code word are you going to go with, Jake?
I think banana's a good one. I'll remember it.
You know
Thank
what?
like
want-
a banana runt. Think about it
Well,
that
listen,
way.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's why I picked it because those are my favorite candy.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that? That
I didn't know that was
Yeah.
your candy. I do. I
banana
remember
runs.
those.
And then the pink hearts are pretty good too.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Jake. We'll go with banana, I guess. Good Lord. All right. Someone requested Lone Star.
Yeah.
This pains me, but it's a dedication Your Call Wednesday. It's Q92. Good. Just joining us, we were talking middle of last hour, about my not daughter sets like 5 alarms to go off from 6 a.m. to like 6:50. She wakes up, sets the next one, tries to go back to sleep. Sets the next one, goes back to sleep, et cetera, et cetera.
This continues for an hour.
I found that idiotic. Not her, it.
The process.
The process. We had a big discussion last night. She said, I just don't get it.
You don't?
I'm an old head or whatever, but I don't get it.
Is that what she called you?
No, that's what I call myself. So I'm like, why would you not just sleep that 50 minutes of full sleep? That's an hour of sleep.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't get it. And that's not her voice, but that's what I'll use from now on. You don't get it. You don't get it. Lauren just sets a normal alarm. You have one backup, oh crap alarm.
Yeah, but it's like 30 minutes later. It's not.
I set an alarm. I have one snooze that's like 5 minutes after that. I have my alarm, the loudest volume, the most annoying noise you can have. Jake is also a little bit of a multi-alarm guy now. Are you still that way now, Jake?
No, I'll say like one or two.
One or two, and you're good to go. Yeah. So we had a couple phone calls. A lady called in her 30s. She said, I'm in my 30s, and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
She sets like multiple alarms. And one of the reasons my not daughter said she does this is because she won't wake up as angry.
Yeah, she's gently waking herself up. I think it's the healthiest, wisest use of time? No. But I understand her logic and that,
A lot of you, we had 2 phone calls, and we had a lady who said she's a psych major, and studies have shown that actually is worse, and you get less sleep, and you'll be more tired and more irritable.
Yeah.
And that checks out with the not daughter, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So, a lot of you text. Let's read some of them. See what you guys do. Mine goes off every 5 minutes from 6:20 to 6:40.
Every how many
5 minutes. So you could have slept that 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I do that system too. It gradually wakes you up, and when it's finally ready for you to get up, I don't feel as groggy.
See, it works for some
Nuts.
people.
I'm 38. I set my alarms just like her, crying, laughing emoji. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 15, 11, and 8. I'm 33, and I do that sometimes. She sent in a screenshot. She has an alarm at 5:30, 6, 6:15, and 6:30. You guys, you could be sleeping.
Angela on Facebook says, I have one alarm only. I can barely stand to hear it once, much less it going off multiple times.
Absolutely. I have 5 alarms set 6 minutes apart. The last alarm having a total different sound. God, a lot of these people do this. The not daughter's correct. You gradually waking up a little bit more with each alarm.
You better tell her to go back and watch this segment on YouTube so she can hear how many listeners have her back.
All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
What? That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy. King. But he... we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked. Then we begin the 6 straight cloudy days. And I hate days with no sunshine.
And no
Yeah,
sunshine when
Thursday,
she's gone.
62 is all you get. Friday, rain. Saturday, rain. Sunday, rain. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain. The hottest temperature in those days,
65.
Saturday, 63.
No.
The
I had
coldest,
a 65 on mine.
Monday, 48. Now, I will say, starting... All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
What? That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with was no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy. King. But he... we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
How to celebrate Mother's Day with Gervasi Vineyard and Q92.
That's a cuticle. At 8:46 for a chance to become a finalist to celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. You can enjoy a signature massage and facial along with lunch at the Crush House. It also includes a beautiful bouquet of roses from Diop's Flowers Greenhouse and landscaping. Speaking of Diop's, they also have gorgeous hanging baskets, azaleas, perennials, mixed pots, and gift certificates for mom. We give this away tomorrow. Become a finalist right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. We'll see. Great doctor. Love. Fun thing. He's from Canfield.
Mm-hmm.
Married a Jackson girl.
Get out of town.
We were making small talk at the front desk, and he was saying, and I was like, "You got yourself a Jackson girl?"
Good
He's
for
like,
you.
You know about Jackson?" I go, "Do I know about Jackson?" Got you a polar bear wife, huh?
Yeah,
Real nice girl, pretty. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, you're a doctor, so I mean,
Right. I mean, you kind of put that there.
this is Olga. No,
It increases your audience selection.
yeah. The more higher on the tax bracket, the more likely you are to attract the opposite sex.
Yeah,
Either
probably.
way, like I said, I root for Jamie every day. I'm like two promotions, maybe one more promotion away from being a stay-at-home dad.
She better slow her roll.
I'm telling you, she just got this one. But
I know.
I'm like, come on. I will gladly take that damn kid to school every day. Gladly. It's a dream. Put on Sports Center and
I hear
and
what you're saying.
Do laundry while I'm listening to sports talk. Mop the floors. It'll be Danny Tanner Central when you come to my house.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, and I think it's a wonderful dream. However, I will caution you because I have a friend whose husband did that and got very burnt out very quick. He was
How many
very
kids?
lonely. 3.
So we had to get 3 kids up every day, 3 kids to school.
Yes, and they
go
did it
pick
on the
up.
heels of having their 3rd child. Like they had the other
Oh,
2.
my God. So we had a newborn.
Ish. When she went back to work, she took extra time off. So I think when she went back to work, the youngest was around 5 months.
You can't leave a 5-month-old. I can't leave a 7-month-old unattended forever.
Well, I understand that, but they're also not mobile either, so you can still do what you need to do and have them there in their bouncer or their swing or.
So close. It's crazy. He's so close.
Yeah.
I think he'll be crawling back.
Is he doing the rock? Where it's like, I want to go.
No, he scoots.
I want to go. I don't know how.
And he can turn himself around 360. Like
Yeah.
he can totally turn himself around, but he still just can't. And I know when he figures it out, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, it won't be long.
He's just gone.
Yep.
And it'll be
And
nothing
usually once they become mobile, they don't want to be held very often.
Well, I like holding him, so you're tough luck. I like holding my kids.
I knew that. That's why I brought that up. I was just trying to prepare you for the fact that once they're mobile, they're like, let me down.
Love it, love it, love it. I did get yelled at a few times for being too loud during the Bears game last night.
Well, if he was asleep, everybody wanted to sleep.
At one point, she was like, do it again. It's like, watch it in the living room. It's like,
Wow.
all right. All right.
Q92.
Drying out for you Wednesday. What a day to get outside. Mostly sunny all day long. A bit breezy. A high right around 80 degrees. Overnight, thunderstorms arrive again, most of them after midnight. A low in the middle 50s. I am Art J. Weather. Have a great Wednesday.
Jake, your thoughts?
I think it's fine. I think they're not doing anything illegal. And if a kid has a role model of a cop, I think that's a cop in general, not one specific cop. And why would the kid know that that cop is on OnlyFans anyway?
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying, but I get that. The kid is not probably getting on OnlyFans. My point is, as a school district, as a city, sheriff's office or county sheriff's office or a city police department, I am asking you when you take that oath to uphold certain terms of the deal.
And I think she is. What is she?
What are you looking at me for? Now, you have to admit, the
uniform was a no-no.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
I can't defend that. Dumb. Like, to me, that alone, they could have fired you for that. Like,
yeah, if that's the sole reason, then that's fine.
That was really stupid.
Yeah.
They have cop outfits you could buy anywhere. I had one as a kid. It had a hat, a badge, a little gun. It said sheriff.
My problem is I don't understand why people think all of this sudden pornography is just so socially acceptable.
Oh.
To me, that's something like I don't want.
Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Lori,
Lori, where are we calling from this morning?
Dover.
All right, Lori, congratulations. You are caller number 10, so you are now a finalist.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Lori, congratulations. You're now in the running and could be enjoying a signature Gervasi massage and facial, along with lunch and beautiful flowers just in time for Mother's Day. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
There you go. Now you got 2 more chances with us here this morning with the morning show, that is. You to call again in the 9 o'clock hour. And at the end of the show, we are going to pick someone who goes over to the live video stream of the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X, clicks the like button, and puts in the comment section, number 1 mom. You do those 2 things. And Jake actually is going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show and make you the last morning show's finalist. You still have more chances today, but it's your last chance at the morning show. And if you are a finalist, we're calling you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So please answer the phone. We would love that.
Yeah. And don't forget, if you want to try your hand at winning something else for Mother's Day, you can head over to our Instagram page. Follow us at Q92 Radio. And we have a contest running there where you can enter for a chance to win a $100 Scott Talbot Salon Spa gift card just in time for Mother's Day as well.
Now, coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, going to have a guest on the show. You guys, the Duck Derby.
That's right.
We've had them on the last couple of years talking about this.
Yeah, we have.
Really cool. Dan Mucci is going to be joining us. Mission Advancement Director. He'll be talking all about it. It's the 4th annual Duck Derby.
That's right.
We're going to tell you the who, what, when, where, why.
Yep. And how you can get a quack pack.
Who doesn't want a quack pack?
That's right.
I know I do.
You should get a quack pack.
Coming up around 9:15 or so, we'll be talking to Dan Mucci again about the Duck Derby, the 4th annual Q92 Duck Derby. Very cool. Presented by Steve and Lisa Gregory. That's coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. And we're going to hammer it one more time. If you guys are looking for a place to get a little beer after work, get a drink after work.
Yep.
Please come out and join the Q92 staff. The 3 of us, Keller, Nicolina. Don't know if Bavir, Ryan.
I think he'll be back
he
here.
has to work.
Yeah, but
we're
you
all
and
we're all going to be out guest bartending at the Town Tavern in Louisville tonight from 5 to 7. And 100% of the tips that we acquire while we're working those 2 hours are going to go to help the medical bills and funds for Keller's family. His mother diagnosed with cancer. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of bills. She can't work because of the treatments and things like that. And just a way to help out. The Town Tavern, nice enough to let us do that. And we would love if you guys could come out, have a drink or so, give a tip in the old tip bucket, tip jar, if you will. And,
that Jake will be carrying around.
Yeah, he'll be carrying that around.
That's right.
And we'll be there, and we hope to see some of you guys come out there too. It really would mean a lot. You just stop out just for a drink.
Even just come
get
say
a pop.
hi to
You don't got to
us.
come out and get drunk. Come out and just have a beer.
That's right.
Come out and have a Heineken. Maybe they have O'Doul's. I don't know what their selection is. O'Doul's is non-alcoholic.
I know.
Any other alcoholic beers out there, or is it just O'Doul's?
No. I think Bush had
do they own the market on that pretty much?
I know. No, I think even now too, since like they've started with these hoppy, like you know what I'm talking about? Like they've got, oh my gosh, what am I looking for? Adaptogens or whatever in them. I think there's a lot.
Non-alcoholic?
Yeah, they're non-alcoholic, but they've got something in them that kind of give you like that mellow, relaxed feeling without the alcohol.
I got you. Come on out. Join us tonight. We'll be there from 5 to 7. It's Good Neighbors Home. It's Q92. What is it? Rage Room, families that play favoritism, but then call the kettle black for other family members when they believe that they are also doing it for their own kids. Family favoritism. Sucks. I feel bad for my brother and sister.
You're on a roll today. You know
really
your sister's listening.
I really do. They know I'm the best one. If there's one shining star of the children, they know who it was. They know it wasn't them. To the guy that passed me as soon as the railroad crossing bar goes up, how can you assume I'm not also late for work and in a hurry, asshat? Hey, listen, I'm for name calling as long as I can say it on the radio.
I wish I could be like, you know how they do the NFL mic'd up? I am like the worst. I need one of those for on days when I'm running late or someone's driving stupid, like close to me. My kids make fun of me all the time.
Asshat does not get used enough.
Your sister said I need to take your booze away.
Booze. The Zoa. Rage room, this country not having a law for maternity leave and having to go back to work too soon because you can't afford not to. Give it the times, USA. Rage room.
Yeah, that makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's the hardest thing to go back to work and leave your baby the first time.
It's not easy.
Especially when you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're not physically healed completely or, just, you're like lactating. And I only say that because it's a thing. Like, even if you're not breastfeeding, like you leak for a while.
Yeah. Older you get. Yeah. We're like old faucets when we get older. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about new moms.
I know. I'm talking about wieners. There's that old saying, you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
Yeah, that's gross.
You ever hear that, Jake?
Only from you.
Oh, well, there you go. Dude.
But you have said it before.
Well, take it with you and use it in life.
Oh, I have already.
Have you done it?
Oh,
Yeah. And I repeat it to other people, and then everybody else knows what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Like, well,
because they've already all heard it. They're like,
No.
yeah. Oh, they haven't?
They haven't heard it.
Oh. I see. I've heard it.
Just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah. You too.
Let me see here. Oh, quick shout out to Jake. I've been catching myself saying, "Kay, love you, bye," when leaving social situations.
Oh, he just giggled. Did you hear his high-pitched little?
Yeah.
"Kay, love you, bye." Yeah. It happens every day around 9:55.
It does.
Got you today if you like. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times. Today's in music. It is Q92, 7 minutes after 9. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, hanging out. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Now, this hour, like I said, 2 more chances to become a finalist for our Mother's Day contest. You're going to hear the cue to call this hour. Be caller number 10 when you hear that. Also, for someone that goes over to the live video feed of the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X, clicks the like button and puts number 1 mom in the comment section. We're going to select one of you at the end of the show, make you a finalist as well. So that's coming up this hour. Also, we are going to be talking to Dan Mucci about, of course, we are going to be talking about the Q92 Duck Derby presented by Steve and Lisa Gregory. That is coming up. 4th annual. We had him on last year to talk about it. We're going to have him back on this year. He is the Mission Advancement Director, and we're going to talk all about it, what it is, how you can get involved, how much fun it can be, and how you can get, as Lauren said, your Quack Pack. That's all coming up here this hour. Right now, it's Taylor Swift and Post Malone's Fortnite on Q. Listen, when I divorced on the text line, I spent $5,000 on sports cards after I got divorced.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I mean, I guess that's better than some of the other things you could have spent your money on after divorce. Won't those sports cards like appreciate? Like if you ever wanted to sell your collection, maybe you could get some money back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really just a labor of love.
I feel like, can you get lucky and get a card? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. But to me, I feel like it should be more of take it as a hobby, not an investment.
Gotcha.
And then let the investment part surprise you. Be like, oh my God, Tom Brady rookie card.
Holy cow, right.
But don't think like, oh my God, I bought a bunch of cards. I'm rich. Because I did that in the 90s, and I have nothing to show for it. Most young couples can't afford it right now after marriage. The big spending, yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
It could be. That's fair.
I feel like y'all just read the description of my ex-husband to a T, someone says on the text line. I don't know. Listen, there's a reason I get up every morning and read Women's Day. Sometimes they got some good stuff. I actually think that's a pretty impressive list. And I think that's a pretty good list.
I think it is
of
pretty
things
good.
that probably divorced guys all have in common. I do. I bet a lot of those things people probably, growing apart, doing boyish things with your money afterwards, in the end having some like appreciation and like missing that person, being shocked because again, we can be dumb. I guarantee you there are so many guys that got that their wife was like, I want a divorce, and they didn't see it coming at all.
I bet that's true probably too.
Oblivious.
Yeah, but us women can be horrible people too. I mean, I know women who have cheated and husband's oblivious and they go home and they're like, wow, we got to talk. And I'm sure it does blindside them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a horrible conversation to have.
But even if you've earned it, like if you haven't treated your wife or husband, can you imagine like the shock if you seriously were like oblivious to have your husband or wife just say, I want a divorce.
That would be so devastating.
And mean it. Like, and you truly were like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That'd be insane.
It would be bad.
That would be insane. The Q92 Duck Derby that's coming up. That's on the way, along with a forecast from Mark Johnson on Q92.
This is what it sounds like.
I believe that. I believe in one day we'll be able. Aren't people already trying to like put their brains and memories on computers somehow?
I don't know.
How does that work?
Do you think it'll be like multiplicity though? Like the copy will be dumber than the original?
No, I think we'll be half human, half robot.
What was that show?
With a half human RoboCop?
No, they had the little girl.
Oh, you're talking about Small Wonder.
Yeah.
Wow, we're going back to the 80s now.
Well, hey, I mean, I'm just saying they manifested that actually being a thing back then.
RoboCop could be real one day.
It could be. We're never going to have half human, half.
People are trying to put their brains and memories and stuff on computers, which explain to me how that works.
No, I think they're trying to get computers to read brain waves for communication. They already have that. They have specialized equipment for like paraplegics and quadriplegics where they can literally like think or use eye movement to move their wheelchairs to create basic functions. You know what I mean? So we've already kind of had that in the medical realm. They have smart. Market is currently 9/15/68, partly cloudy skies in Canton.
All right, again, coming up, celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. 2 chances. Cue to call. Anyone that goes over the live video feed, clicks the like button. Number 1 mom in the comments section. You will have a chance to be selected at the end of the show, made a finalist as well. Final day to become one. This is it. So your last chance is with us, and your last chance with Nicolina. We will be calling the grand prize winner tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. We'll also have a brand new contest to announce, so be listening for that. But Lauren, now here at 9:15, Dan Mucci back in studio with us, and it's time to talk some Duck Derby again.
I know, I'm so excited. Welcome. Good morning, Dan.
Thank you, Lauren and Christian, for having us back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's our pleasure. And it's our pleasure to be a part of this Duck Derby this year. Happy to be coming back, excuse me. let's get into it. Let's talk about, first of all, let's give the details. When is the Duck Derby? Where is it happening? What time is it happening? Let's get into that.
Yeah, so it's in another week, May 18th. It's from 11 to 1 p.m. It's at Eastwood Park in North Canton, which is 1129 Sprucewood Street, Southeast in North Canton, if you're not familiar with it. The race will go off at noon, and the ducks will float down the river.
Yeah,
the creek.
For those, Dan, that might be listening, go, wait, Duck Derby. Let's
Fun.
explain exactly what it is to listeners that may have been hearing this for the first time.
Yeah, so about 4 years ago, we started the Duck Derby during COVID. The first 2 years, it was virtual, so it was all on Facebook. Last year was the first time in person. So right now, you can adopt a rubber duck, not a live duck. A lot of people ask us,
Yes.
hey, we're adopting a
That'd
live
be a whole
duck.
different event. Yeah.
It would be.
Yeah, so they're little rubber ducks that float down the creek. A single duck adoption is $10, and you can get a quack pack for $40.
I love the quack pack. I love saying quack
Well,
pack.
let's talk about the quack pack.
Yeah, I love everything
So
about the quack pack.
What do we get in that quack pack?
So with the quack pack, you get 5 ducks. You get to name your ducks. And, the race is pretty simple. We dump the ducks into the creek. They float down the creek. If you finish in first place, you get $500. Pretty nice bonus.
Nice.
Yeah, really.
Second place is $150. Third place is $50. And I always think this is the fun one. Last place is a free pizza card. I love pizza, so
Yeah.
as much as I love money. So
Yeah,
I
so-
love that
it's a winner.
I love that you guys reward the last place.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome.
fantastic. Yeah.
A couple years we've had a duck turn and float backwards. So obviously they were the winner of last place. But you just never know how they're gonna float down the creek.
That's fun. I mean, this is something that children and families can get involved in and be a little bit competitive with each other, all while supporting a great cause. With you all at Child and Adolescent Behavioral Health. So who's chairing this year?
So Dominic and Mallory Rialfi are our chairs. They're our board members. And they will be there to greet everybody. But there's really some other activities going on besides the Derby itself. There's a playground at the park. Our prevention team will be there with some activities. We're going to have some light refreshments. So it's really a fun family event that you can come out and spend a couple hours and just, besides the race, enjoy some other mental health tips and activities.
Yeah, absolutely. And proceeds from this event support
all
your
the programs
programming.
and services that CNA offers. And we have 13 different programs that help 4,100 children every year. And so this is just a small, fun way that people can participate and support youth mental health.
Yeah, no, I think it's so important. I mean, our students in high school, our students in elementary school, there's a lot going on. Like, we've talked about this so many times, like how the world has changed since we were in school.
Yeah.
And there's so much more added stress for these kids these days, you know, from social media to bullying to just learning how to deal with getting older and responsibility. I mean, it's a lot. Or things that might be going on at home that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Correct. And I mean, you throw in state testing this time of year and everything else. So really, we're out there just trying to give people the tools and strategies they need, good coping mechanisms, and help kids get through their stress and anxiety and those tough teenage years and move into adulthood pretty prepared.
All right. I have to say it one more time. Where do they go if they want to buy a quack pack?
Quack pack.
Our website, childandadolescent.org, right on the homepage is a little button to click Duck Derby. Ducks are selling fast, so we've got about 30 to 40 more that can be adopted, and then we'll be at a sellout.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Dan, I'll spoil it. You go, this is an awesome event. Whoever thought of this, by the way, fantastic. But for anyone that's listening, they heard us talking about, teenagers, things like that, coping mechanisms, maybe a kid's listening or a parent, and they want to reach out to you guys maybe for more information and maybe getting help for someone. How can they do that?
So again, they can visit our website, childandadolescent.org, or they can call 330-433-6075.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you so much
Fantastic.
for coming in.
Dan
I always
Lucci.
like talking about this event because it's so much fun.
I love it.
And the kids literally, they love trying to keep track of their duck
Listen,
as it goes down.
Helping a great cause is competitive. You could
Yeah.
win some money. You could even, I suppose if you want, you could do some side bets.
I suppose you could.
We're really promoting
I'm
this.
just saying. And then
That may
I
be a
know
new
people.
component we need to consider. I
Yeah.
don't know. But
Yeah. Maybe next year we'll have a little betting as
Duck
well.
betting.
You can go down,
Yeah.
buy your ducks, bet on your ducks, raises more money.
You have to have like a little window with someone with a visor
Yeah,
on or
we'll go
something.
totally old school. The guy with
Who's
the
your money
visor.
on?
Yeah, we'll do it, man. We'll do play-by-play.
that
Going
may
down the
cause
river.
a little more mental stress.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. but
Exactly.
Thank you
We'll
for
get-
having me.
We'll
Yeah,
get one of our
absolutely.
sports teams to go down and do play-by-play going down the river.
Yeah.
We could do that.
And there goes Quick Lightning.
Yeah, all we need is the name. So we'll
Number
be good to
6
go.
from the Q92 Quack Pack.
Coming up on the left side. Oh, it'll be fantastic.
I think that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Hey,
Fun.
It would
telling
be.
you, maybe next year we can add that.
Yeah, we got to work on it because I know this year, like, we also had that day's a busy day. Not only is it the
Right.
Duck Derby, it's a Seatbelt Challenge.
Oh, it was a busy.
It is a very busy day.
Absolutely. Yeah, Moochie, always a pleasure when you come in and talk to us. And again, the Duck Derby coming up. Get your quack pack down.
I love it.
There you
Wait,
go.
you got no. Get
What?
your Quack Pack. I have to say it first.
I'm
I have
sorry.
to say it last.
I'm sorry. Quack pack.
Quack Pack.
It's Q92.
Wake up.
I've told this story too. I watched a DJ get his ass lit up at my friend's wedding. And I know the girl. I've known her forever. She is not the one to mess with. She is one of the nicest, most loving people in the world, unless you cross her.
That's my sister-in-law. She'll go right for you.
They specifically told the DJ, you do not play the chicken dance at our wedding. Now, they're paying you.
And then they hear that.
Bro decided he was going to play the chicken dance, and she chose violence.
Yeah.
And I watched him in the hallway getting eviscerated. And
Good.
I was just like, I want to be like,
She's a paying client.
no, I agree. You paid. If
Yes.
you went through that list, you planned it. This is her wedding.
Right. This wasn't like house music. This
Yeah.
was
She
she sought you out and gave you instructions,
Yeah.
and you did not follow
wrote
them.
you a check.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I did not blame her at all.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I thought that man was going to tear up.
Good. Maybe he learned his lesson.
And I wanted to go up to him like, bro, I could have told you she's not the one. She's not the one to decide you're going to make an executive decision.
Yeah.
I'll bet he followed rules the rest of his DJ career.
Yeah.
Because I remember walked out the hallway to go pee, and I was like,
See, and I would have been mean, but I'm more like that person that kind of like just. I hate to say it. I can be passive aggressive when I'm upset.
there was no beating her. No, she's not the girl who beats around
My
the bush.
sister-in-law could have made him give her a full refund after her verbal tongue lashing.
I think she hit him with a folding chair. And
It's
finally,
like WWE.
I've been to weddings where I wasn't allowed to bring a date.
And that to me is wrong.
I didn't like that. I felt, to be honest, I mean, I love that I was there, but I was mad.
We
I
had
just
that
felt-
happen last summer.
I wasn't mad. I just felt dumb. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I wasn't mad. I get it. You have rules. There's a budget. I just felt dumb.
My nephew is 25 years old and was invited to a wedding that we were all invited to as well. And he has a girlfriend. And they didn't just start dating.
Yeah.
And she was not included on the invitation. It was to the point where we had to like speak up and be like, if you want him there, he's bringing her.
Yeah. Like I said, I understand you paper plate. I understand there's a but. So I get. Again, I wasn't mad. I don't even remember.
Didn't plan for that.
I don't even remember whose wedding it was. to
Don't
honest with
be
you.
a rude dude. Plan for it and make sure that you can accommodate things.
You know what's funny though? If I'm remembering this right, I don't think I got that I didn't have a +1. I think I asked someone to go and I had a date and I had to call her back and be like, you can't come. It was probably me. I probably read it wrong.
Oh boy.
Because the thing didn't say
Still embarrassing.
plus guest.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, that wedding I asked you to this weekend, don't worry about it.
Here's the other thing. It is that I wish people understood. It is not a privilege for me to come to your wedding. It's an honor for me to be there to support you. We recently had an experience where everybody was kind of treated like, you should want to be here. Are you kidding? You're lucky you were invited.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And
No,
I'm like,
yeah.
that's not what this should be about. This should be about celebrating your love and your union and wanting those that love you there to support you.
Yeah. No, I get it. I see more text coming in.
And then the dinosaurs come back.
There's two things I believe in.
I know.
And I'll say it again. Before I leave this earth, if I live a normal, expected life, anything could happen. I could walk out of here today, get hit by a car. I understand that. No one's promised anything.
Right.
But if I live a normal human life expectancy, I believe I will see a dinosaur brought back before. We're about to bring back the mammoth. We're bringing back the mammoth right now.
The
With
woolly
mammoth
one?
DNA and elephant DNA, they're bringing it back.
It won't be the same.
It's going to be damn close.
But it won't be the same.
They're bringing back the woolly mammoth.
And what if something goes awry? And now that woolly mammoths start what if
Well,
it's like
we have-
gremlins? They get wet, they multiply,
Because
and then we get attacked by them.
We have the weaponry to take down a mammoth. Like back in the day, I had to I'm got a loincloth on. I'm throwing a pebble at it, trying to stop it. You know what I mean? I'm grabbing a stick. Like we could drop missiles on it. Like we could kill a mammoth. It's not like before the Stone Age. We're like shoo. You know what I mean?
How big are mammoths?
Away mammoths. Bigger. They're huge. They're bigger than elephants.
Well, that's-
Around elephant size, maybe bigger.
That's what I'm saying. And you think we could kill them?
You don't think we could kill a mammoth with our weapons?
They're probably faster than elephants.
They're not bulletproof.
Okay, but I'm talking about the government can't be there for every mammoth if they multiply like that. So
We have more weapons
what are you
than
going to
people
use your
in this
BB
country.
gun to scare it off?
No, but you just call the cops or the military. They can blow the thing up with a missile.
If it doesn't kill you first.
Lord, we have the weaponry to kill mammoths. I don't know why you're acting
Okay.
like we have no way to
Well,
stop
I didn't
a mammoth.
realize we had such plentiful resources to be able to kill all the mammoths that they multiply.
I think we could.
Okay.
An Akon sexy chick right here on today's hit music. Q92, it's 9:33 on your Wednesday morning. Lauren had to step aside for the rest of the show. She got some other Q92 business duties she has to attend to right about now. So she'll be back with us on tomorrow's show, obviously. She's just about a half hour early. She got like the old get out of school early card today, Jake.
She did.
You know, this week is a Teacher Appreciation Week. We're supposed to appreciate, and we should appreciate teachers. We have a lot of teachers that listen to this show. It got me thinking, like, one of my most memorable teaching moments with teachers when I was a kid growing up. Do you ever have a teacher you had a crush on, first of all? I did not.
Ooh, I think there was
not-
one.
I was not blessed with oh my God, you know, Mrs. Whatever is so cute or whatever. Even grade school or high school, I was not blessed that way.
Yeah, there wasn't many. I think there was one in middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
Okay.
She was a math teacher.
Math teacher. And you thought, and you had a little schoolgirl crush.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It happens. It happens. But I'm trying to think of, like, you know, funny stories with teachers. I've said this before. I had a teacher that always he used to challenge kids to fights in high school.
Oh.
Yeah, he wouldn't say, you want to step outside? He would say that to, like, and we'd all laugh. Like, you really gonna fight anybody? Like, what are you gonna do? But he would sit there and be like, you think it's funny? You want to step outside? And he would like, no, we're 15. You're in your 50s. What are you talking about? Well, no, we're not going to step outside. Always stuck with me. I don't know where that man is now, but he always wore short sleeve button ups with cargo pants, sometimes army camo cargo pants, which made me wonder how crazy he was. I don't know if you can picture that outfit.
Oh, yeah.
It's an interesting outfit.
It is.
Tie, short sleeve button up, army cargo pants.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah. He would always ask, you want to go outside? You want to step outside? I'm like, no one here does.
Yeah,
No one here does. You ever have any crazy, like, teacher story of something weird or
Um,
off the wall a teacher did or said? You're like, wait a minute.
I had a substitute teacher take my snack away one time.
Took your snack away from you?
Yeah, so I was in an English class, and it was a substitute teacher, and I came in late that day because I had a doctor's appointment. Like, I had a note and everything.
Who did you come up? Did you show up at McDonald's?
No,
It was
I did
always
not.
fun when you got
Yeah,
to
no,
come
I
back to
wasn't.
school.
I wasn't that lucky. But
Okay.
so I come in late. We're doing a grammar test, and the substitute teacher was kind of a mean lady. And-
Some subs were.
Yeah.
I can think of one right now who was very. Every time we saw her, we were like, "Oh no!"
Right.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. And so we were doing grammar, and grammar, as we all know, isn't my best subject anyway. And I missed the whole lesson prior up to this point. And so I got there, and she just thought I was ditching or whatever, even though I had a doctor's note.
Did you hand it to her?
I did. I remember telling her I was at the doctor's, and she called on me to answer this grammar question. And I had to go up into the into the board, like in front of everybody, and answer this sentence question that I had no idea what the answer was because I missed the whole lesson. And she said, "Okay, you can phone a friend, but I'm gonna have to take your snack away." And I don't know if she was joking or not, but I did not eat a snack that day.
She took it from you?
She didn't take it from me, but she was like, "You can't eat your snack."
And that's stuck with you to this day.
Yeah,
At 25 years old,
yeah.
you're still sitting here going,
I wish. Yeah,
she took my snack.
she did.
She didn't believe that I went to the doctor's.
Yep.
Man, that's crazy. What do you remember what the snack was?
It was trail mix, so it wasn't a big letdown.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was a fruit roll up or something like fun or gummy, but yeah, trail mix. I think we're okay. Good Lord. Shout out, text message to all the amazing teachers out there. It's also Nurses Week. Nurses and teachers. Two of my favorite people. Yes. Shout out to all the nurses and all the teachers there. No doubt. Does anyone have a crazy teacher memory or a funny teaching story? Like I said, I still remember Mr. Belts calling people out. You want to step outside? No. Jake had his lunch taken away by a substitute. Didn't believe he went to the doctor's, even though he had a doctor's note. Who's got a funny interaction with a teacher or something you like today? You still think about it. You go back to that memory because it was so crazy. 330-450-9292, or you can text 330-269-9292. Celebrating Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. Finalists coming up. Jelly Roll, need a favor on Q.
Call now to celebrate Mother's Day with Gervasi Vineyard and Q92.
There's the cue to call. The final one with the morning show. You'll have more chance with Nicolina, your midday diva, coming up. But right now, a chance to call us up on the final day to become one and become a finalist to celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. You can enjoy Gervasi's signature massage and facial, along with lunch at the Crush House. It also includes a beautiful bouquet of roses from Dioff's Flowers, Greenhouse, and Landscaping, where they also have gorgeous hanging baskets, azaleas, perennials, mixed pots, and gift certificates for mom. Want to win this prize? Become a finalist right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side, too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for you.
What does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I
This isn't.
I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave that.
Well, I was gonna.
You know what?
I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even gonna
fair.
try.
No,
I can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I did do a pretty good job right there.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Danielle.
Hey, Danielle, where are you calling from this morning?
Maslin.
All right, Danielle, congratulations. Your caller 10. You're now a finalist.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're now in the running for a chance to win. And if you do, you'll have won a signature Gervasi massage and facial along with lunch at the Crush House. You'll also get a bouquet of roses from Dios Flowers, Greenhouse, and Landscaping. That would be a good time, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. What's the station making you a finalist today?
Q92.
All right. There you go, Danielle, our latest finalist from Massillon. Now it's time to get one more before we get out of here. We asked you guys to go over all morning long, like the live video feed of the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You did that. And now it's time for it to pay off for one of you that went over, click the like button, and put number one mom in the comment section. Jake picking today because Lauren obviously had a little business meeting she had to attend to leave a little early this morning. Jake, who did you randomly select out of the people that did that to become a finalist this morning?
Today we have Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson. Congratulations, Josh. You were randomly selected, and now we're going to reach out to you, and you are a finalist to celebrate Mother's Day at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa with the signature massage and facial, lunch at the Crush House, and a beautiful bouquet of roses from Dios Flowers, Greenhouse, and Landscaping, where they also have gorgeous hanging baskets, azaleas, perennials, mixed pots, and a gift certificates for mom. Now, we're not done yet. You're going to have more chances to become a finalist with Nicolina, your midday diva. She's in here next. So if you're not a finalist yet, you still got more chances with Nicolina, with Keller in the afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. If you are a finalist tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, we are calling you. So one of your phones is going to ring around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we can't wait to tell you you've been selected as the winner. Wish I could speak for our Mother's Day contest at Gervasi Vineyard Resort and Spa. And you know what that means too. When we give away one contest, when we announce a winner, we always kick off a brand new one, and we have a new one on deck, ready to go. You'll find out what that one is tomorrow morning at 8 as well. Before we get out of here, just want to remind you guys one more time, if you'd be so kind, after work maybe today, why don't you come on down and join the Q92 on-air staff, myself, Lauren, Jake, Nicolina, Keller in the afternoon. We're all going to be down being guest bartenders at the Town Tavern in Louisville today from 5 to 7. We're down there for a special reason. While we bartend there, 100% of all the tips that we receive are going to go to the Keller family. His mother diagnosed with cancer. There's been a lot of money in treatments and medical bills, not to mention she's not able to work because of these treatments. So we're trying to help out, and there is not a group of nicer people than the Kellers that you will find. Would you agree with that, Jake?
I do.
Ryan Keller is one of the kindest humans you'll ever meet. His wife, Courtney, is just as sweet, and we all know his daughter is amazing. And you hear her on the station all the time. And good people deserve help when they need it, and I would love you guys to come on out. Just have a drink with us, have a beer, whatever it is, a Coke, a Pepsi. I don't care what you have, but 100% of the tips will be going to help out the Keller family. So we'd love to meet you guys. We'd love to talk with you guys, and we'd love for you to help us help out a friend here at the station. So if you can, from 5 to 7, Town Tavern, Louisville tonight. Like I said, I don't leave my house. You know it's a big deal if I'm leaving my house. So I can't wait. Hopefully I get to give a bunch of you guys some beers tonight, serve a bunch of you, and we have a great time at the Town Tavern in Louisville from 5 to 7. We're all guest bartending. That's going to do it for us here on the show. Thank you guys so much for having us on your radios today, streaming us at Q92Radio.com, or if you watched on Facebook, YouTube, or X, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Love you guys that listen to this radio station. We're your live and local radio station. We really are your live and local radio station. We're locally owned as well. And as I always say, we're damn proud to be both of those things. That's going to do it for us. Jake, before we get out of here, anything for the good people?
Love you. Bye.
There you go. We'll be back tomorrow morning. It's the Beaches. Blame Brett. It's Q92.
Duh.